Greece, the place where Occidental history, philosophy, sculpture, taste for life, and the beauty, politics, our world as we know it, was born here thousands of years ago. And you feel it concretely when you travel in Greece. In spring 2019, my very good friend and partner in sail Gianluca had to move his boat, a beautiful Grand Soleil 43, from LAVRION, right south of Athens, to Punta Ala in Tuscany. Gianluca likes to point out the facilities he used during the 2 years of the staying of his boat in the Olympic Marina, one of the best marinas in the surroundings here of Athens.
Tassisti de Patrasso.
We also had time to pay a one-day visit to Athens. We both knew the city, but it is always very charming to be here. I felt like being in a border town. Close to the harbor of Olympic Marina, there is Capo Sunio, with the amazing Poseidon temple right on the top. Nothing to add. Once in your lifetime, try to come here. Spring in the Mediterranean is the most magic of seasons. In Greece, it is pure ecstasy. We arrived a few days earlier in order to prepare the boat for the crossing, anyway about 1,000 miles. We rented a car and an apartment in LAVRION. The village is not properly beautiful, but it's really welcoming. Food is good, people are warm, the staying was really pleasant. While they were giving the new anti-fouling to the boats at the shipyard and changing the battery pack, we had time to swim around in empty beaches, to do some tourism, and, of course, to play with our new drone.
The day before leaving arrived the rest of the crew: Antonio, his wife Sabina, and Flavia. We left at dawn, heading Corinth Canal, the impressive artificial passage through Peloponneso and mainland. Ancient emperors began it, but it was completed only in 1880. This wasn't the first time we did it, but it's always an amazing passage. It is a little expensive and takes time because it is narrow, so it is crossed alternatively south to north and north to south, about 1.5 miles. Then we crossed the never-ending Corinth Gulf, and the following day we arrived at Argostoli, the main city of the island of Cephalonia, southern Ionian Islands. One day of stop to recoup energy and sleep. And then direct to Roccella Ionica, an hospitable harbor on the Ionian coast of Calabria. In case you are in a crossing in these seas, Roccella is a very good reference because it is in good position, not too far from Stretto di Messina. After Roccella, we headed to Panarea, one of the Aeolian Islands, where we had another one-day pause, and then straight to Ponza. The magic island not far from Rome, Ponza has been rightfully defined as the most beautiful island in the world. I don't know if it is the most beautiful, but it is definitely one of the most beautiful. Here in Ponza we had an amazing time. Antonio prepared his pasta con le cozze, pasta with mussels. You can find the recipe in this playlist, by the way. And anchovies cake alla tarantina. Delicious. Maybe I will show you the recipe in one of the next episodes. Then the day after, Sabina got the ferry to run back to her office. It looks like she's an important manager. So, after a couple of days, we continued our transfer north to Punta Ala in Tuscany, where Gianluca's boat is resident. Punta Ala is a very beautiful marina in front of Elba Island and of Corsica, not far from Florence, from Pisa Airport. It's close to Grosseto and very close to Follonica. Well, if you're practical with Tuscany, you can easily locate it. During the low season, Punta Ala is an amazing place. You are 12 miles to Isola Elba Island, that is super beautiful. 80 miles from Corsica, that is amazing. 30 miles from Capraia, that is very, very beautiful islands. So it was a fast trip that left us happy and with the wish to keep on going.